Hello, fellow enthusiasts. Today I'm in downtown Orlando, and what I really wanted to do is just kind of walk around, see what type of things there are to do here. I know there are a lot of amenities, I know there are a lot of restaurants. Let's just kind of walk around and see what we find. Maybe I'll go at any of the restaurant too. And here it is, Orlando, nicknamed the City Beautiful. And it really does hold up to its name. You know, as we walk around, we're going to see a lot of really neat, beautiful things that this city has to offer. And usually on the weekends, Fridays and Saturdays, that's where it's really going to be hustling and bustling. They actually close down some of the streets for these events because there are going to be a lot of people here. These streets are going to be shut down, so it's really not going to be accessible for any type of vehicles. Now, as you're walking around, you'll notice that you'll come across some of these bikes and scooters. If you really do feel like you're tired of walking, you can actually rent these, which is really cool. I've never tried it. Maybe I should one day, but yeah, I wonder what the rates are for these. I know they're probably GPS tracked, so there's probably a limit on how far you can go with these things, but yeah, I just really want to know how they work. Now, one thing you'll realize here, just like most big cities, is you're not going to find free parking anywhere really. When you're parking downtown, you're going to be paying at least $10. Some spots $20. Just really depends on where you're going to be parking at. And you could just see some of the historic buildings here made of the brick. And across here, located in the epicenter of downtown Orlando, you see Wall Street Plaza. It's actually made up of 8 venues that take up an entire block. You'll see a lot of music going on. It's really an epicenter of nightlife. Right now, it's really not that busy, but I'm sure as the night goes on, you'll see it getting a lot busier. Wow, that's a massive chair. You know me, I really do want to sit in chairs, but I think I'm gonna skip this one. Wow, isn't this such a nice area? I mean, it just feels like a place you want to sit here and relax. Oh, and there's a guy playing live music here already. This guy wrestling around with an alligator. That reminds me of going back to Gatorland, huh? Well, I mean, I feel like you should be paying attention to the alligator. What's drawing your attention away? Buddy, this is your chance. Collage of pictures here. That's just a really nice, neat, cool atmosphere. I mean, I could sit there all day and just listen to him sing. Global convergent sculpture reflects the continued and accelerating efforts of our global interconnectedness as a result of technology, infrastructure, and lifestyle. Global convergence celebrates our rich diversity as a planet and offers a gentle reminder that mankind and nature are ultimately dependent on one another. Here it is. I mean, nobody's listening to this guy right now except for a few people, but I enjoy him. And now I'm heading back over to Lake Eola, where they actually do have a road closed and a lot of events are happening right now. So let's go check this out. Look at this mural on the side of the building. Here we are at Lake Eola. Really interesting fact about this lake. In 1837, Jacob Summerlin, known as the Cattle King of Florida, he bought this land. It was over 200 acres of land present in downtown Orlando. And not too long after, a sinkhole started forming on the edge of the property. And with the assistance of some aquifers, 200 feet below the ground and some flooding, it transformed into this stunning lake, which is now known as Lake Eola. Pretty cool fact. And you can see various food trucks here, so I mean, the smells are just amazing. It's making me really hard to pass on some of this. Bomb Bomb Grill. Oh, it looks like they got some Thai fried rice. I might have to try some of this. So in the distance, you can actually see some swans on the lake. So originally in 1922, after an Englishman who spent breeding the various swans at Lake Lucerne had territorial issues between the two breeds, which resulted in the separation of the swans, and then they were brought over here. Interesting fact. Another really cool thing about this sidewalk that stretches all the way around Eola Park is its approximate distance is actually 0.9 miles, which makes it easy to really track your distance of how long you walk around the actual lakes. And remember, before I mentioned about the swans, there are actually about several different species of swans that thrive in this area now. So you'll see several different kinds. I believe there's no territorial issues with them though, because it would probably transport them out also. So I'm glad to see them living together amongst themselves. Got a bubble event going on here. Got some cornhole. Nice big field. Bring your dogs. You know, Orlando is such a sweet city to look at nighttime. I hope you guys enjoyed that little walk around of Lake Eola Park. There's a lot going on now. So let's go ahead and just continue on to the other part of Orlando, and we'll see what we find. And maybe we can look for some restaurants to eat at. Here we are. We're at the Church Street Market. That Cucina Pizza Bar sounds really good right now. And we are heading towards Amway. Well, no, it's not Amway Center anymore. It actually recently got changed to the Kia Center, the home of the Orlando Magic. And across the street, you're actually going to see an area of future development. And here it is, the Kia Center. Orlando Magic just finished the NBA season. We're in the off season now, so won't be getting any games anytime soon. So just kind of wanted to give you a look at it. See the entrance, it's really massive. This is actually just me standing right below it. And across the street, this is where we're gonna see the future development. Some live event venues. We're gonna have retail space. We're gonna have some more parking here, residential units, some office space. It's gonna be called West Court, downtown Orlando. And here's a little rendering of it right here. Very, very excited. I think this area needed something like this, especially during the NBA season when the Magic are playing. And as you can see, there is a shot at Orlando. A lot of people have been wondering why Orlando's skyline isn't really that tall. I think the tallest building is only 441 feet, and that was it used to be the SunTrust Center. I forgot what it was called now. But I actually did a little research, and the reason why is because of the nearby executive airport. Not the MCO. There's actually an executive airport that was built really close, I believe just east of Orlando. And the close proximity of the airport, we have to have the buildings. There's some restrictions on the height of the buildings to allow these airplanes to fly in, because a lot of these times airplanes flying into the executive airport have to fly at a lower altitude. So because of that, a lot of these buildings to be approved by the FAA, and it seems like they probably won't go higher than 450 feet as far as building height. I think they did get one just approved that barely hit 450. I just don't foresee any tall skyscrapers coming to Orlando right now. It seems like this is pretty much it, unless they move the executive airport away, or they build buildings a little bit further out. But that's the reason why we have these height restrictions. And here it is. It's actually just cat-a-corner to the Kia Center, which is right over there. Sorry, we got a lot of cars speeding on this road. This is the Advent Health Training Center of the Orlando Magic, and this center is actually state-of-the-art. It's actually known as one of the best training centers in the entire NBA. So that is actually really cool to have. I would love what it would take for me to go in there and check it out for myself. I mean, let me get across this road here, and we could take a look at this. Yeah. Oh, there's a TV that's playing on in there. I don't know. Is anybody in there right now? And here it is, the Advent Health Training Center. One of the top 1 or 2 training centers in the NBA. And let's continue to walk west. We're going to be heading towards the Exploria Stadium, I believe. It's going to be the home of the Orlando City Soccer Club. The Lions, I believe. I don't really keep track of our MLS team here, but I have a friend that does. And sometimes he brings me to some games. But you'll see it right over here. Rain or shine. How about neither? Because neither is happening right now. Let me just zoom out and show you guys the stadium. Look at that. I believe we are in season. My friend invited me to the game this weekend, so I hear we're not doing that well this year. So I may go to the game, we'll see. Maybe I'll do a little video of that. What's this? So it looks like we are heading into Paramore. This big mural up here, it says, "Still I Rise, the unsung heroes of Paramore." And here's another look at the Advent Health Training Center. Absolutely remarkable. Man, I just want to get a tour of that. And here is another look at the stadium where the Orlando City Soccer Club plays. Really, really nice stadium. I've been there a couple times. We've got a bunch of more scooters and bikes just kind of laying around now. Got a bunch of fireworks going off. Let's head down this street. Looks a little eerie to me, but we're gonna go. We're gonna go. I'm gonna check out this place. It's called Solita's Tacos and Margaritas. I'm in the mood for some tacos right now, so hopefully this place is open and I can kind of show you what they have to offer. The price is slightly high, so maybe they'll be really good. Who knows? We'll see. Look at this night view right here. There's a reason why they call it the City Beautiful. See, it's an area where you can actually walk around in. I mean, it's not too bad. On a Thursday night at least. Friday night, Saturday night, it's gonna be way more crowded than this. I bet you that. So I'm continuing to walk out here trying to find a place because all the places I wanted to go were closed. So I found a place. It's gonna be like a 45-minute walk, but I'm up for it at this time. I'm already out here, so you might as well. And I get to enjoy the scenery of Orlando just for a bit longer. So we'll see how it goes. As you can see, contrary to popular belief, downtown area is very walkable. I know the sprawling area, if you live in the greater Orlando area, definitely you're gonna have to drive to get anywhere you want to go. But here you can see people walking, they have their roads closed, people are riding the scooter or the bikes. You have dogs walking the street, you have Lake Eola over there. Nice little area to kind of stroll around and enjoy. All right, I am continuing to walk out here at 9:30 at night. Looks like we have about 37 minutes left of walking time, so let's continue on. Let's carry on. You know what, at this point I kind of regret walking. I should have just taken my car, but I figured, hey, I already have a parking spot here, already paid for, so I'm just gonna leave my car there and walk. But this is a long walk. I'm not gonna kid around. This is just thinking about the walk back. Also, I'm already feeling exhausted, but I'm halfway there now. So I hope this place is open. If this place is not open, I'm gonna cry. All right, I'm beginning to get in uncharted territory. I've never been over here, as far as walking at least, so we'll see. I'm not sure if I made the right decision doing this. Let's carry on. Yeah, it looks like we're getting into larger, more busy highways. Not a good sign. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Very ominous looking building right here. I think it used to be I don't know what it used to be. Doesn't look safe. Let's carry on. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it. I'm starting to see the area this is coming into. Way too busy. So I'm just gonna head back to my car and we'll figure out something on the way home.